I always wanted to be a WWE superstar.
In my heart, this was where I wanted to be and what I wanted to do with the rest of my life.
I was legitimately on the verge of getting a shot at the WWE Championship for the first time in 11 years.
Kofi Mania is running wild. I'm down with Kofi Mania. Let's feel this.
His struggle is being passed over. That's a very real thing.
Everything that I did has led up to this point.
Kofi did it! Kofi is champion!
This meant a lot to be able to represent black kids, let them know that it's not impossible to break through.
The impossible is possible.